Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Sam or XJaws, and today I'm bringing you guys a Capture the Flag gameplay on the map Firing Range, and this is a gameplay from the new Express playlist on Call of Duty Black Ops, which I'm sure I'll be talking all about in my next video, or maybe the video after that. But right now, I want to talk to you guys about something that is coming up right around the corner for me, something that's pretty important, I think, and that is college. Today, I want to talk to you guys about my fears for college and the things that I'm excited for. So, before I get into that, real quick, my schedule, as far as the next week goes, is basically as follows. Tomorrow around 8 a.m. I'm going to have to start heading up to my college, which is Temple University, for my college orientation. It's a 2-day overnight stay orientation. I'll just stay in some random dorm room that's empty. I'll get to meet a bunch of people. They're going to tell me about the school and what to expect and all this stuff. And then the following day, I wake up, I finish up my orientation on Wednesday, and I move into my actual dorm. And that's, move-in day. That's where I get to meet my roommate and, just sort of see the area, see my room, set up my room, do all that sort of stuff. And that's a little bit scary that everything's happening so quickly here, and that I don't really have much time to prepare for it. Today's pretty much my last day to say goodbye to the remaining friends who are still in town and pack up and all, but, that's that, I guess. So my number one fear, I just sort of mentioned it there briefly, was definitely saying goodbye to friends. And I say was definitely saying goodbye to friends because really it was only those really, really close friends, and all my really close friends are already gone to college. I've already had to say bye to them. And I thought I'd talk about that a little bit. So I talked about it briefly in my last video, but here's pretty much how it goes. I've got a group of around 18 to 25 people who I'm friends with, lacrosse players, cheerleaders, people who, play all these different sports, whatever. And I see these people, I want to say, either every week or every other week. They're people who I see at parties, at, someone's pool, at someone's house, whatever. And they're all, for the most part, they're all nice people, and I like the majority of them, and I enjoy my time spent with them. And saying goodbye to these people sucked, and it does suck. I still have to say goodbye to some of them. But I knew I knew it was to be expected, and that was pretty much that we would say goodbye, and we would just basically understand that we may not see each other again. These are people who, as cool as I think they are, I probably won't see them again because we're not going to make a really strong effort to see each other after we go to college. However, there's that other group of friends, your 3 or 4 close friends. Maybe for some people it's just that one close friend, but for me it was 3 close friends who were all going to colleges that were not my own, obviously, and I had to say bye to. Some of them, one of them lives pretty close. Is going to be, going to school within an hour of me, and one of them is going to be living, all the way down in Texas, and I talked about him a little bit in my last video. So, it was a little bit different saying bye to each of them because, they're all going to be varying distances away from me, which is definitely going to make how much I see them a lot different, the frequency at which I see them. But overall, it lived up to the hype of sucking, sucking saying bye to your friends. And I just want to say, it's a little scary to go into it doing that, but I'm really hoping that this leads into one of the things I'm excited for college, and that is meeting new people, making new friends, having, these new people to hang out with, and that's definitely really cool. So let's kind of transition over into that more upbeat, friendly topic, and, obviously, that is meeting new people in college. And that's going to be, I think, good. I think it really will be really nice. I think everyone goes in with sort of the same mindset. They've got a couple friends from their own school who are going to their college, and they're going to get to see. But for the most part, they're going to want to meet new people, hang out with new people, and do that whole thing. So I think when it comes to college, the bottom line is going to be there's a lot more people for you to meet. There's going to be thousands and thousands of people, opposed to your high school, which might have been a class of as big as 500 people, as small as a couple. Maybe like a couple hundred, I want to say. I don't know really the varying sizes of different high schools, but you're going to have a bunch new people at your school who you're going to get to choose whether or not to be friends with, and they're going to get to choose whether or not to be friends with you. And what this means is that you're going to be able to probably find someone who's more compatible with you, more like you, has more of the same interests with you than a lot of people you would be able to find in high school. So that's really intriguing, I guess, and hopefully it will be true. Hopefully there'll be a lot more people who share the same interests as me, enjoy the same things as me, and people who I'll be able to get along with and have fun with when it comes to college. So Don't have much time here, so let me go through these next couple topics relatively quickly. One of the things that I am afraid of is not liking my roommate. I'm afraid my roommate won't be the coolest guy in the world, but that's just something I think everyone has to, figure out for themselves, has to see for themselves. I haven't actually gotten the chance to talk to my roommate. I'll meet him in a couple days here. I did send him a friend request on Facebook. He seemed like a relatively cool guy. There was nothing weird about him. He seemed to like some of the same music that I liked, as I could see from his Facebook. I didn't stalk him. I didn't go through his pictures or anything like that. I just saw that, he likes some of the same music that I like. So, that should be interesting. I think I really got paranoid for about a week. About 2 weeks ago, I was like really stressing out over who my roommate would be and what would happen if he was this type of person or that type of person who I didn't like or whatever. And there's really no reason for that because it seems like that's not going to be the case. One of the things I'm also afraid of for college is the social system being different. Right now, I'm used to just being friends with, people from lacrosse and people from cheerleading and stuff like that. Not that I cheerleaded, and I didn't play lacrosse towards the later end of my high school career or whatever. But I was pretty much just friends with all the jocks from the lacrosse team and all the girls from the cheerleading team and girls who played field hockey and, a bunch of people who didn't play sports and all that. And the way I knew these people was just sort of like we hung out together. We were kind of cliquey. And I'm not sure if it's going to be the same in high school or not. And I don't know whether or not I would like it to be or wouldn't like it to be. And last but not least, I'm excited to see the true workload of college. I want to see if it's really as hard as some people make it out to be or as easy as others make it out to be. So I can't wait to go to school and actually find out the academic side of things, whether or not it's going to be really that difficult to survive the college workload. So anyway, guys, that's about it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm sorry if I spent too much time on certain topics and not enough on others. Maybe I'll do a follow-up video where I talk a little bit more about college as I'm going through college. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. So I'll see you later. If you got a second, please take a second to like the video. And that's pretty much it. Bye.